Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about money multiplier and how to calculate this money multiplier. First of all, try to understand this concept money multiplier or the credit creator. If you understand this, you will understand the processing of the banks. It's like you deposit money 100 crores, means say 100 rupees into the bank. What bank will do? According to the rule, it will keep certain reserve with it. Of that 100 crores, 20%, suppose, as a bank's legal reserve ratio, it will maintain with itself. And remaining, it will give in the form of loan or purchase of securities to the third parties or institutes. Now, 20% will be LRR, legal reserve ratio, and remaining 80 rupees granted in the form of loans to others. Now, this 80% received by people or the customers or by financial institutes. They again use this 80 rupees and again directly, indirectly, again that all money 80 rupees will come into bank only through various transactions of n number of people. Again that money come into the bank. So this 80 rupees again will be the deposit. Earlier 100 rupees, now this 80 rupees. Again of this 80 rupees deposit, bank will calculate its 20% reserve ratio, legal reserve ratio 20%. So on this 80 rupees, 20% legal reserve ratio is how much? 16. Then that 16 rupees bank will maintain with itself, and from the 80 rupees, if you minus 16 rupees, deduct 16 rupees, how much it remain? 64. Correct? Now this 64 will be available now for loan. Again the same scene will take place. So what is the total deposit here? 100 rupees plus this 100 rupees plus this next 80 rupees. So 180 crores. This is how credit created money is multiplied for the loans in the bank. So the same thing which orally I told you, the same we are going to learn on the board. So the concept will be more clear with the help of the one particular sum. Just see and how to calculate that. You understand that? Let's see students. Look at this. Students, you can see this board where I mentioned the formula for money multiplier, that is 1 upon LRR, that is legal reserve ratio. How to calculate legal reserve ratio? That is 1 upon LRR. The question here is calculate the total deposits created. Now total deposits created by the bank, one example I already given to you. You deposit in the bank, again bank gives in the loan some part, again same money come into the bank. So that again part of the deposit plus the first deposit is the total deposit. Am I right? So this total deposit your bank is again going to invest in some other companies. So again this process will continue. So this is how your bank can create the more and more money available for the for giving other parties or third parties in the form of loan. Here, if initial deposit is rupees 1000 crores and LRR is 12.5%. LRR is 12.5%. So, given LRR is 12.5% means how much percent? Now this percentage you calculate. I want to remove the percentage sign. How I will remove the percentage sign? I don't want. One particular number I want. Then this 12.5% upon 100 if I do, I'll get 0.125 is the number that you got. This is the percentage on 1.12.5, 0.25. This is the ratio what you are getting as a legal reserve ratio. Now to find out the money multiplier, formula is already given there, 1 upon LRR. So formula is 1 upon LRR. So it means 1 upon 0.125. Correct? I filled that formula 1 upon 0.125 and I got the answer 8. How? You know basic mathematics, remove decimal or after decimal how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. So 1 will become 1000, here will be 125, 125 it's a 1000. You got the answer 8. 8 is nothing but your money multiplier. Now this 8 number of is mentioned here will help you to get the total deposits. How? Initial deposit is 1000. Now this initial deposit, if you multiply by this multiplier, multiply by 8, you will get total deposits. So your answer is ready. Answer is initial deposit. This is initial deposit which I have written here in short, ID initial deposit. Multiply by money multiplier, you are going to get total deposit. That is 1000 multiplied by 8 is none other than is equal to 8000. So your total deposit is 8000. Correct? After reducing LRR, after calculating money multiplier, your total deposit in the bank is 8000. So this is how students we are calculating demand deposits, legal reserve ratio while taking into consideration the deposits, demand deposits, legal reserve ratio, and how the credit is being created in the bank or by the bank. Students, once again look at this credit creator which I just informed you with one example. Initial deposits from your side in the bank 10,000. If for example then your legal reserve ratio is 20%, therefore on the 10,000, how much is the 20% of the 10,000 is 2,000. So 2,000, if you reduce from the 10,000 you are getting 8,000, and this 8,000 is nothing but your remaining deposits which you are going to give in the form of loan to other parties. Again other parties use this 8,000 and automatically again it comes into the bank. So that 8,000 again becomes the deposit for the bank, and bank will calculate again 20% as a LRR, legal reserve ratio, that is 1,600, which bank will keep with it, and remaining amount it will again grant in the form of loan. So that remaining is 6,400. So initial deposit, that is 10,000, correct? After deducting that initial deposit, how much you are getting? 8,000. So 10 plus 8,000 plus 6,400. 18,000 plus 6,400. 24,400. So this 24,400 bank have total deposits in its hand, and this will be again bank will grant in the form of loan to the other parties. So this is how multiplier concept work in the bank, or credit creation concept is working in the bank. So this is what the student is all about the students today's money multiplier and credit creator. So thank you very much.